Welcome, friends. This is the second video in logical reasoning and argumentation. In this video, I'm going to explain another question, maybe a couple of questions, and these are from the GATE paper of 2021 psychology. Okay, so many questions are similar in all the subjects, so maybe these logical reasoning questions are also the same. So by covering these questions, I am covering certain basic questions in all of the GATE paper of 2021. So, whether you are in ecology, whether you are in physics, maybe you might have this type of question in your exam. So, here it is. I have not attempted this question before, so this is a new attempt for me. So, please excuse me if I am not able to understand things. This is just for making it clear that how you can prepare on your own, or even if you are taking the help of resources, what type of help you need. So, question number three. An e commerce site offered a deal last month conditional on the customer spending a minimum of 500 rupees. Any customer who buys 2 kg of fresh fruit will receive a hand mixer, and any customer who buys 2 kg of fresh vegetables will receive a vegetable chopper. Which of the following is not a possible outcome of the above? So, please allow me to read it one more time. An e commerce website offered a deal last month conditional on the customer spending a minimum of 500 rupees. So, if you are a user of a e-commerce website, let's say that if the minimum offer is 500 rupees, there is a gift or a coupon, and the coupon will have two types of conditions. So then what are the conditions? Minimum is 500 rupees. Then there are another track on which it goes. Any customer who buys 2 kg of fresh fruit will receive a hand mixer, and any customer who buys 2 kgs of fresh vegetables will receive a vegetable chopper. So, okay. So this is the condition. If you have 2 kg of fruit in your uh, bucket, not actually bucket, but uh, you know, add to somewhere in the internet website we find it, na? Uh, add to the, what's it called? Okay, add to bucket, add to basket. Okay, so if you have 2 kg fruits in your basket and minimum 500 rupees you have, that means you will be eligible for a fruit, oh sorry, a hand mixer. And if you have 2 kg fresh vegetables, you will be eligible for a vegetable chopper. So what is the problem? So which of the following is not a possible outcome of the above? So what is the problem then? How many are outcomes, and we have to find the not an outcome. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with D. A customer purchased items for 300 rupees, which included 2 kg of fruit, and received neither a hand mixer nor a vegetable chopper. So yes, this is a possible outcome. It is not. It is not a possible outcome. I mean, it doesn't belong to the set of not a possible outcome. It is a possible outcome. Okay. Yes. A customer purchased items for 500, which included 2 kg of vegetable and 1 kg of fruit, and received a hand mixer. So this is C. This is not possible because If you go for 2 kg of vegetable, you will definitely receive nothing other than a vegetable chopper. Okay, so this is the answer. Then let's go to the fourth question. Writers of brilliant detective fiction often include an incompetent detective as a foil for the brilliant investigator protagonist as they follow different paths in trying to solve the crime. In their individual accounts, the incompetent detective is frequently distracted by the culprit's careful plans, while the competent investigator solves the case after a final confrontation. Analysts of such fiction believe that the author selects this storytelling technique to provide with readers with more complexities in the form of misleading clues while figuring out the crime. So again we will read here. Writers of detective fiction often include an incompetent detective as a foil for the brilliant investigator protagonist as they follow different paths in trying to solve the crime. In the individual accounts, the incompetent detective is frequently distracted by the culprit's careful plans, while the competent investigator solves the case after a final confrontation. Analysts of such fiction believe that the author selects this storytelling technique to provide readers with more complexities in the form of misleading clues while figuring out the crime. So, guys, as you might have noticed, this is a very complicated paragraph and it's about storytelling. And the problem of this type of paragraph is that it's very time consuming and you may not be sure why or which point or which option is the correct option. Okay, so which of the following statements most logically follows from the passage above? For a person whose English is good, this is a very easy question because he will immediately or she will immediately point out that yeah, this is the point. So a detective story is considered well written if the brilliant investigator is accompanied by an incompetent detective. I don't think this is logically flowing. Writers of detective fiction use the contrast of an incompetent detective to mainly show how complex the investigation is. Maybe this is a possible case. Writers of detective fiction never write stories where the incompetent detective solves the case. Mhm. It's a form of usual connection. Usually, writers use this, but not always. Okay, so never write stories. I don't think that never is a point of good contention here. Writers of detective fiction use two investigative accounts to make it difficult for the reader to figure out the outcome. Generally, making it difficult is not the point. You can say making it difficult can be done by other ways also, but the point B is, I think, the the main reason because only making difficult is not the point, but showing the contrast between how difficult it is for a incompetent detective makes it uh, complex. That makes it complex. Otherwise, difficulty can be done even without the incompetent detective, right? So this is the point, guys. I think B is the correct answer. Thank you for watching this video. Let's see another video in the next one.